Hey, what's baking, y'all? Chef Kuma, and today I have a little bit of a sweet tooth. Well, pretty big one. That's what she said, right? But I digress. Anyway, we're gonna make a very simple but very delicious dark chocolate chunk cookie, which is one of my favorites because it balances out that sweet and add a little bit of bitterness to it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So let's get baking. You see what I did there? Let's baking, y'all. So let's go. Thing we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna cut up our chocolate here. I use some bars. You don't have to. You can use chocolate chips if you want to. I just like the little bit of different look it gives you. But here I got a 86 and a 95% dark chocolate. You don't have to go as dark, but I just really like the dark chocolate, and it also offsets some of the sweetness when it comes to cookies. So go ahead, if you have the bars, go ahead and cut them up and everything should be good. Once you're done cutting everything up, you can go ahead and put that into a small bowl and go ahead and put that into the refrigerator to keep those chunks nice and cold so you don't have to worry about melting. We're going to go ahead and take 1 cup of butter, of room softened butter, and then we're going to go ahead and get that creamed up a little bit. Once that's nice and creamed up, we can go ahead and throw a 1 cup of brown sugar and 1 cup of normal white sugar in there. I'm going to go ahead and mix that up, get that nice and incorporated. That should take about a minute. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw 2 eggs in there, but 1 at a time. Once that's a little bit mixed up, then go ahead and add the next one. Once both eggs are in there, we're gonna go ahead and put that on high and let that mix for about 8 to 10 minutes. This is gonna make sure the egg and everything is emulsed, so you get that nice and fluffy cookie. This is where a lot of people mess up at. They don't let it mix enough, because when you go ahead and put your dry ingredients in, you're not going to be mixing in as much. Now we're going to go ahead and sift our dry ingredients into the mixture. This is 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt. We're going to go ahead and just mix it enough where everything starts to incorporate a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and throw our chocolate chips in there and just mixing it up to make sure the chocolate chips get in there nice and incorporated. This is another part where a lot of people mess up a little bit. You don't want to mix this dough a lot, so you want to mix it just enough until everything is mixed up. You don't want to over mix it because it's going to flatten out your cookies. I went ahead just to make sure everything was from the bottom. I went ahead and took a spatula and then just went and made sure everything from the bottom was mixed in well. That everything is mixed up, you want to go ahead and put these in the fridge for about an hour or 2 or overnight, or you don't have to, but I just like it. It helps the cookies stay together when you cook it. Now for this, I went and did a 2 tablespoons of cookie dough per cookie. I had a little ice cream scoop, and that made it a lot easier. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can just take 2 spoonfuls and roll them up. It'll work the same way. sucked was my cookie scoop broke in the middle of this, so I had to wait and go ahead and do that with my hands. So, you know, that it happens. Go ahead and put these in the oven at 350 for about 8 to 10 minutes. I took mine out a little bit earlier because I wanted to make sure the cookie would be nice and chewy and it would still have that melty inside. So, you know, if you like your cookies a little bit more done, that's fine, but that's how I did it. I really love dark chocolate, so this cookie is really good for me because, you know, dark chocolate with that sweetness, it evens it out and it makes it a nice, enjoyable cookie. Well, that's about it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this really simple but very delicious cookie. If you're anything like me, you know you love sweets, so this is something really good to make. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. It lets me know that you enjoyed the content. And, you know, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope to see you guys back again. Peace.